Liberia, I wanna know ya. Cameroon, Guinea-Bissau, Sierra Leone, gotta let me show ya. Nigeria, Bioko Island, Liberia, I wanna know ya. Let it all hang out. DNA brings the car people out. The artistic, so gifted. African ancestry gets it. Yes, they black owned for the people. In the roots, they will find your sequel. Genetic test in the process, peaceful. Reunite, multiply with your equals. Black scientists, research it. Invest in that time, you're worth it. Experience feels so perfect. Get on the right path to your purpose. No other in the industry like this. Find your link to a tribe, precise kit. The Mende people, Mandinka, Volanta, the house. I wanna know ya. Cameroon, Guinea-Bissau, Sierra Leone, gotta let me show ya. Nigeria, Bioko Island, Liberia, I wanna know ya. Cameroon, Guinea-Bissau, Sierra Leone, gotta let me show ya. Nigeria, Bioko Island, Liberia.
Hey, how y'all doing? What's up? What's up? Hello. Karen's here, Avanti's here, Herman. I missed you guys. Hey, Brooke, A.E. Barlow, Tiffany's here, Mabrini and Plachette kicked it off for us. How you guys doing today? Hey, Mary. Nice to see you all. I'm so happy to be here. It's been a minute. Right? It's been a minute. Matarsha's here. Ramona. Good to see all of you. I'm Gina Page, president and co-founder of AfricanAncestry.com. It's Wednesday. You know how we do on Wednesdays. We come, most Wednesdays anyway, to you live on Facebook and on YouTube. Authors here, Shalisa, Mike L. So you all, it's September. Can you believe it's September? It was just March. We were all scrambling, like, what are we going to do? How are we going to be remote? Trying to make all these changes to our lives. And here we are, experts at this now. It feels like, right? We're here in September. Hey, Anaisha, Beverly, welcome to you all. Thank you for being here. So a lot has happened over the summer at African Ancestry and in the world. And I'm just happy that you all have stuck with us and that you've been here through the IG lives and the Facebook lives, having conversations. This is my favorite part of the week, of a day, and it warms my heart to see you all here. So let's talk about what's going on. You all, I know everybody who's watching right in the comments anyway. I see all these familiar faces in the comments. You all are waiting for your masks. We've been getting emails, people saying, I know that the masks ship in September. Where are they? I'm like, my goodness, it's just September now. But I have an update. And hopefully, if you did purchase a pre-ordered, custom-made mask from us, you received an email from me in the wee hours of this morning letting you know that the masks are on their way. I have the DHL tracking number, and they are en route to Washington, D.C. We will expect to receive them on Friday, this Friday, and then we'll have to send them on to our distribution center. So I expect that the masks will be shipping to you by next Friday. So you have gotten an update. The masks are in process. You all know how these things are. Buying Black is one of our fundamental company values, and we were privileged to be able to purchase these from a vendor in Ghana. So they are African made, they are Ghana's FDA approved, and we are recycling our dollars internationally. We are recycling your dollars internationally. And so I thank you for your understanding and your patience that there are things such as shipments and customs, and they will be on their way to you very, very soon. I need a new one myself, so I'm just as anxious as you are. Connie said, what mask? Connie, where you been? Welcome. We had a pre-order for, and I don't have mine with me, an African Ancestry mask with a country flag. So we had 13 different country flags that you could have embroidered on your mask. Hey, Lee, good to see you. Victoria, Beverly, Asantewa. Hey, shout out to Dr. Asantewa Sunny Ali. Listen, You all heard her on the Rights episode of our ritual series, and she is part of our upcoming Remember Who You Are Identity Summit. When I tell you, my sister is about to bring the fire. What y'all know about that summit anyway? Let me tell you about, I'm skipping all around. Let me go in the order. So last Thursday, we launched a campaign called Remember Who You Are. And I briefly teased it for you a couple weeks ago, last time that we were on. And that campaign was born out of what's going on right now. And what we're seeing is this Black Pride Renaissance. People are louder and blacker and prouder than ever, celebrating our Blackness and standing up for issues, social justice issues that affect us and our communities and the world, really. And I saw this groundswell, this increase in the energy around that. And I thought, what role can African ancestry play in helping that movement? And so we curated, we have curated or will curate over the next 9-10 months or so, tools, experiences that you can use to better understand who we are as Black people. We're going to be focusing on many of the things that make us Black and proud over the past 1,000-year continuum. So we know that our history didn't start on the shores of the Americas and the Caribbean. We know that our history started long, long ago. And so we're going to do our part to bring in experts like Dr. Sunny Ali and others to help you understand more. But have you all ever talked to someone who never learned any Black history? I don't know. Are any of you that in that group where you grew up not learning anything at all about Black history? I'm just curious. I talked to a guy who's about 40 years old who grew up in Utah, a brother who grew up in Utah, and he was appalled that at 40, he was recognizing all of this stuff he never learned. And so we are on a mission to help change that. So stay tuned. Go to AfricanAncestry.com/remember. In fact, Blair, maybe you can roll with me because you see, we had a plan, but I'm all over the place. Blair, if you could pull up the website, the Remember Who You Are website. I don't even know if that was on our plan. And scroll up. So on our site, we are doing videos of notable people, places, and spaces. Keep going up to the top. There you go. So this is the site. If you go to AfricanAncestry.com/remember, you can see what we have planned for the campaign. We wanted to show you this video, but the internet Wi-Fi gods aren't working well with us today. So you got to go onto the site and click watch, and you'll get to see the video, the PSA that we created for the campaign that I'm really excited about. It was written by director, actor, and playwright Sangu Jakam. It was filmed by the director Marcel Pickens of Blackwood, and the music was composed by Will Calhoun. And so we have an all-star lineup creating imagery for us. Gifted C. Johnson says, I was fortunate enough to have grown up in a household where history was priority. Yes, yes. Sharice, you're in that group. So yeah, so now that we're adults and we have complete control over what we consume, information, entertainment, we are making our, we're throwing our hat in the ring to help you with materials to help you learn more about who you are. So as you go through the site, Blair, if you could scroll down a little bit, you'll see that we have an identity summit coming up, the Remember Who You Are Identity Summit. And I hope that you all got your email inviting you to that summit. When I tell you I'm so excited about this summit, I can't even stand it. It's the first virtual event of its kind, the Remember Who You Are Identity Summit. People are like, Gina, what is an identity summit? Well, let me tell you what an identity summit is. It's 20 speakers. So we're talking about experts in psychology, science. Dr. Kittles will be there. I know you always want to hear from him. Economic empowerment, culture, travel. We've got the experts that are going to be sharing with us tools and resources to help us become stronger as individuals and as a community. It's going to be over 6 days. So we have 12 sessions. 12 sessions. So if there's anything you were interested in, I'm sure something about it is going to be covered in one of these 12 sessions. And it's going to enrich you. It's going to enrich you in all areas of your life. If it's business, if it's school, if it's career, if it's your family, or even if it's just going within. We are poised to make that happen. Plus, we have an incredible squad of sound curators. Do you all know what a sound curator is? A sound curator is a DJ. Oh, Charles, you got your summit bundle? Yes, those are getting ready to ship. I'm excited about those. And so the DJs are going to be bringing you beats from across the diaspora to inspire you as you're remembering who you are. And all of this is free. It's 100% free. It's created by us. It is featuring us. And it is for us. So all of you who have already gotten your registrations, share it, tell a friend. Let's break the record on Hey Summit. Let's get thousands and thousands and thousands of people on to hear all of our amazing guests. And Mark Thompson, some of you all may be familiar with Make It Plain Radio. Mark Thompson of Make It Plain is my co-host. So he and I will be hosting the different sessions. Yes, your grandchildren absolutely can watch. Please have them watch. This is for all ages. If they have an attention span, they're going to get something out of it because it's going to be amazing. I wanted to tell you something. Oh, and then we have a replay. So if you already know that the week of September 21st from 6 to 8 p.m., you're busy, we got a replay for you. We're not calling it a master class. We're calling it a genius class because we are bringing you geniuses. So there you can get the replay. The replay is only $29. It's just helping us cover the cost of the technical cost of putting on the summit. And then you'll be able to watch it anytime from the comfort of your own home or wherever you are on your phone, your laptop. You can show it to your kids, let them watch. I'm very excited about that. So I hope to see you all there September 21st. Thank you, Juanita, for tweeting it. Hey, Linda, good to see you. Let me see. I was so into it. Somebody said, oh, Juanita said I bought a package. Nice. Yeah, see, some of us I grew up in DC to parents who went to Howard and who my family is full of educators. So I've been living with this stuff for a long time. I'm glad to hear that African Ancestry helped Patricia put it all together. So what else did I want to share with you guys tonight? I wanted to know, what does remember who you are mean to you? To me, it means thinking about all of the things that came before me that have influenced who I am and what I'm capable of and what I will accomplish. Not even just what I've already accomplished, but what I will accomplish. And when it's rough, any of you all who are entrepreneurs, you know that the entrepreneurial life is rough. And right now, life in general is just rough. We're cooped up in our homes. Many of us have lost our jobs. Many of us are homeschooling kids. Just life as we thought we knew it is completely different. But we come from people who are so incredibly resilient, it's not even funny. They could deal with the things we're dealing with and not skip a beat. And so the more we know about what came before us, the better equipped we will be to manage these things. Mike L said, I got the genius class. Great. Hit Plachette. Now that's deep. Plachette says, remembering who you are is hidden information resurfaced. Yes, hidden information resurfaced. Plachette, can I quote you on that? That's a good one. Al says that in the face of adversity, know that you're a child of the Most High God. Yes, period. Yes, I love it. These are great examples of what it means to know who you are, remember who you are. So Linda wants to know, what are the benefits of the bonus package offered as opposed to the free tickets offered? Great question. Okay, so the bundle has, Blair, do you have a picture of the bundle? I don't think you have a picture of the bundle. The bundle has the replay, a Remember Who You Are journal, a Remember Who You Are t-shirt, and that's it. So you can get one of those. Oh yeah, you can go there. I think there's a Remember Who You Are collection. Yeah, go to the, look at my producer. Okay, and then click on the middle one. So you can get all of those things at a discount, so that if they're less than if you tried to buy them. Let's just show the picture than if you tried to buy them individually. And then there's a bundle if you haven't taken the test. So if you haven't taken the test, then you can get the replay, the journal, the t-shirt, and then a test kit. So that's the difference between the two. Juanita says, remembering who you are means thinking of my family who have passed but are still influencing me. Yes. Right. Antonio says, we are the original people of this earth. Yes. Sharice, yes, to know that with all that's going on today, that I can conquer it. Curtis Hardison, shout out to Curtis Hardison. It is impossible to know who you are until you're able to identify your ancestors. Yes, all of those things. And remembering who you are is different for everyone. So I encourage you all to join us on this journey, this collective journey. We are digging in the crates, as they say. You all have heard, I'm a wannabe DJ, to find the descendants of people who have been extremely instrumental in our Black experience, both here in the Americas as well as in the Caribbean. And so we're looking feverishly for their descendants so that we can test the descendant and then share with the world the ancestry of that ancestor. Speaking of ancestors, our heart goes out to the family of Chadwick Boseman and really to the world. I had to explain to one of my colleagues that, it's not just one or two people that are sad. It's millions of people have felt his loss intimately because of our connection to Chadwick Boseman, most recently as the Black Panther and an African ancestry. We are particularly indebted to the spirit of that man because he single-handedly changed the trajectory of our company. I know that many of you watching have taken the test because you heard him say that he took the test. You heard him explain the benefit to him of taking the test. And so we honor him as one of our ancestors. And in fact, I'm not sad at his passing because I learned in our ritual series that death is just life after life. And he came here and did what he came here to do. He left it all on the table. He did his part. And so for me, his passing is motivation that we all have to do our parts now. He showed us how to get it done, how to do it in the face of adversity. And so, yes, we love Chadwick Boseman and we honor his spirit. Mary said, I felt as if I lost my family member. Yeah, I've been hearing that from everybody. Latasha, so you're one of the people who heard about the company through him. I love that. So Antonio said, I can't wait to get my results back. Great. Sharice wants to know, what is the price difference for each bundle? So the bundle without the test kit is $69. $69, and that's before the summit starts. Once the summit starts, the price is going to go up. And then the price of the bundle with the kit is $339. So you get a discount on everything all around regardless of which bundle you select. Let's see. Congratulations to William Kirk Davis. He got his results and he shares ancestry with the Mende people of Sierra Leone. I know you got some cousins on here. William. Congratulations. We're welcome to the T-Car plane in Cameroon. Very nice. So we have an invitation from Booba to go to Cameroon. And you all don't forget about the African Ancestry Family Reunions. Soon as the world opens back up and we feel that it's safe to travel, we're restarting our African Ancestry Family Reunions and going home. Tasha said, I'm 3 test kits in. Woo, you got a lot of family information. I love that. Do you all have any questions for me? I really just wanted to share the Remember Who You Are campaign, show you. I wanted to show you some videos, but I told you the internet's not working for us. I love what Ransford said. Remembering who you are reminds me of my self-esteem, self-respect, and the pride of my roots. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to see what comes out of this. Someone says the Black Panther is now fighting this fight on the spiritual plane alongside us. We all now have an ancestor we can draw strength from. Absolutely. Oh, yes. Wait a minute. I think that I did have a guest that I wanted to join us, and I think he can come on. Let's see. Blair, let's see if Rolando, I invited the executive producer of the summit to come on, and he's so busy, but he just texted me and said he may be able to come on. I wanted you guys to meet him. Charles said, I'm proud to know that my maternal results. Okay, so Charles did the maternal ancestry of his father, and they are found among the Bubi people living in Bioko Island. That's great. And Aisha said, I took the test in 2018. So you're Belanta, those who resist. Y'all got a lot of cousins on here. Donald, thank you so much, Donald. I love you too. We do just have to say yes. Look who's here. All right, y'all. So this is Rolando Brown. Woo, 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 woo. Hey.
Hey.
How you doing?
Feeling good today. It's Wednesday, and I get to connect with you and, just see all the great work that's being done by this wonderful community. So I'm just happy to be here.
Oh, I'm so glad you could slide in. I didn't want to keep pressing you. I'm like, if he has a chance, he knows how to get here. So Rolando, we've been talking about Remember Who You Are, the campaign. I broke down the summit a little bit, but I wanted everybody to meet you. And can you talk about why you decided to join our team and to help produce this amazing event?
Sure. Yeah, totally. So a couple of things. I was raised by several people, and I have several parents being adopted. My mother and father came to the United States from Cuba. My father is very visibly African, or Afro-Cubano, as I guess how people describe today. And my mother was from Havana, Cuba. And to make a long story short, I was adopted by a Black woman from Brooklyn, who was a deep friend of theirs, and raised, in this community. And the two things my mother would always tell me when I was growing up, her name was Lorraine Brown. And she would say, boy, you Black and you Cuban, and that's all you need to know. And this was really important. This was super important because growing up in the context, less at that time, this is like the early 80s, late 80s, hip hop, the world, right? All of the diaspora had been coming together throughout discussions around Pan-Africanism and, Blackness across the world. Just having her instill that clarity in me at a time when I was navigating what might have been for other people very ethnic ambiguity, it helped so much. And so in large part, one of the reasons I'm excited about this particular event is she was always clear about who I was. She was helpful in helping me to remember who I was from the very beginning. And as I think about a bunch of other people in the world who get to unapologetically do that at this particular time in history, But for some people who've been doing it for a much, much longer time than this current moment, it's just exciting, to be in communication with all of them.
It is. And I have to tell you all, the ancestors ushered Rolando straight to African ancestry. He and I met in 2002, maybe?
Oh, that's right. It's been that long, for
sure. It was 2002. We met in New York working on a hip hop project, and he was just a young thing back then. He still is. And then I left New York and lived different places. Well, actually, I came here. I left New York and moved to DC. And so it wasn't until last year where we reconnected. And I'd say maybe, I don't know, 2 months, not even 2 months, about 6 weeks ago, I got a LinkedIn message from Rolando saying, hey, I just want to show you this project that I was working on, that I worked on. And it was a live stream for like 1,100 people. And I thought, wait a minute, how did you know that I was looking for somebody? How did you know? Did I send you some ESP or something? How did you know?
For sure. I mean, I think those of us who listen, get messages for sure. And I agree, with this appreciation for how the ancestors have brought us together. I think that particular conference was the Hip Hop Film Festival, Hip Hop Odyssey, Film Festival, Martha Diaz.
Yes, in 2002.
And man, that was such a good time, right? When we were like starting to normalize this idea of hip hop education in the classrooms. And gathering all these really incredible filmmakers from across the globe, from the motherland, from the Caribbean, from Europe, who were producing these hip hop films. And I definitely remember not only how generous you were, but just how clear you were way back then. And it was very inspiring for me as a young person, coming up, building their own identity to be exposed to people who were as clear as you. So thanks for that.
Well, thank you. And I have the table turned, because every single time we have a conversation, I walk away with at least 5 to 10 nuggets. I need a Rolando notebook. My Rolando notebook would be this thick.
I really appreciate it.
I'm so glad that you are here and you are part of our team. So Rolando, what would you say to people? I'm not going to keep you, but what would you say to people about what they're going to experience during the summit?
Oh, for sure. I think that we're going to experience a lot of edutainment, so I think that we're going to experience this perfect blend of people who have like really solid educational backgrounds, who've been doing history, and who know how to tell truth, who know how to make it plain, and who know how to really inspire, others to look into our history, and in particular to look into our African history and our African ancestry. I think that we're going to find, opportunities to really share, and ask questions. These are some of the most generous but busiest people, in our space, and they're making themselves available, to answer some questions and to help us on our journey. I think that you're going to hear a whole lot of discussions around what it even means to remember, and I think at this particular moment in history where we are really forging anew, where those of us who are culture creators, makers, and paying attention to the world that we want to now create, I think it's going to be a really solid space to connect with other people who are thinking about those same things.
Exactly. I couldn't have said better myself. Woo! All right. Well, thank you for joining us, Rolando. I know I'll see
for sure. My pleasure.
Very soon.
My pleasure.
But I want to make sure you met the community, the people that are here with us today on Facebook and on YouTube, our soldiers, they are African ancestry family. You all, Rolando's waiting on his results, so we're going to have to get him back on here to do something special once he finds out where he's from. But I wanted to make sure that they saw you and that you saw them, because we are a big, huge family. And so they need to know their new cousin.
No, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's such a pleasure to meet you all. I look forward to staying connected. Big love.
All right. Take care. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Okay, you all. So yeah, that's the executive producer. And we didn't even get into his credentials. We'll save that for another episode. But I just wanted to make sure that if there were any more questions, I answered. I answered them. I saw someone say, hey there, CJ Jones. Someone said, I see that I brought the wrong ancestry kit. Janice Hunt Reynolds, right? It's not too late, girl. It is not too late. you bought the wrong kit, but you can get the right one. And if you do it as part of the Remember Who You Are Summit, you will definitely benefit from the discounted price that we're offering. I like what Matarsha said. Remember who you are reminds me that strength, courage, and resilience is in my DNA. Yes, yes, yes. It is important, Latasha says, extremely important to tell children who they are and about their history, their heritage. It will make them strong. Oh, man, this is so great. We got a Black Nova Scotian in the family. Okay. D.A. Bull, Black Nova Scotian. Ancestors were Black United Empire loyalists. AA told me I was Yoruba. So thankful to AA. So thankful to you for helping to increase the diversity and the breadth of our community. Hopefully you all are over on the African Ancestry online community. That's a space where people are sharing resources and information, experiences. We're starting to do some more trainings in there. Shout out to Ty Brooks, the Facebook live, the AAOC administrator. She's the mother of the AAOC, keeping it going over there. KP Hooks, we're cousins. Proud Fulani, you are so welcome. Facebook user who just tuned in. Look, are you as excited as I am? I just keep saying I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Marcel Pickens in the house. Oh, Marcel, can you come in here real quick? Marcel, I'm about to text you the Marcel is the I'm about to text you the link, Marcel. Marcel is the producer of the Remember Who You Are video. And who knows where he is? He may not even be in a position to join us. But if you are, Marcel, I just texted you the link. I didn't get a chance to show everybody the video because my internet is not functioning well. And I don't want you guys to be like, you know how it stops and starts and all of that. But Marcel does incredible work. Anytime you see a picture of me and I look fabulous, that's because of Marcel. Blackwood.com. You guys need to check that out. In fact, I'm gonna put that up here in the banner because I want you all to check out Blackwood.com. Marcel does this small business tour where he goes around the country and produces produces commercials and marketing materials that are big budget looking pieces of work, but for a Black entrepreneur's budget. And so I and many other Black businesses are extremely indebted to Marcel and grateful that we have him as our on our side as our videographer and photographer and all of those things. Okay, let's see. Hey, Sequoia. Oh, you watching us on YouTube today. Welcome. Trying to switch it up and fake me out. Hey, almost worked. Okay. Oh, here we go. Marcel's in his car. Okay, Marcel, but you got to pull over. Hey. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey.
How's it going?
How you doing?
I'm well. And you?
I'm good. You must be somewhere warm. It's rainy and gloomy here in DC. It's sunny where you are.
Yeah, I'm in the warm state of New Jersey right now.
Oh. So Marcel, tell us, what does Remember Who You Are mean to you? You've been working on this campaign with us. You helped create the vision for the PSA.
You know, Remember Who You Are means so much to me now, especially after filming and working with the actors and of course the great Sangu. It means so much to me. But if I were to put it into words right now, growing up in the Midwest, being around mostly, Caucasian people. My graduating class from high school was I think it was like 45 blacks and 600 whites, and not really having an opportunity to understand exactly where I came from, but knowing that they're like deep within like within me, I knew that I was more than just a slave, and my family were more than slaves from Pickens, Mississippi, by way of the ports. So to have a tool and a resource like African ancestry to be able to reconnect, it's like some of those things that once I took my test, and I'm Fulani of Guinea-Bissau, by the way. So yeah, so once I took my test and learned my ancestry, I began to study and read about the people, and about the culture, and some of the things that that are still current present day, with the exception of like the Portuguese and that whole nonsense, not nonsense, but
Yeah.
learning about the people, it's like, oh, that's why I do that, and that to me is remembering who I am, because
Mm.
it's like, because I, like there were certain things, a part of me that were in me, and I didn't know, like you just don't know why you do those things until you remember who you are, and you come to a place where you can just really learn about the things that you like, the reasons why you do what you do, and how you do it, and the way you think, and if you're good at a certain trait, then you learn that, oh wow, like the people, and were like they're known for this. It's just like, makes so much more sense. So for me, like I said, the PSA, the campaign, all of that was just something in addition to learning my results, and learning who I am, because now it's like, okay, it just means something to me on a completely different level at this point.
Yeah, Mayor, if you could you just pull up the bottom of the page where the people, places, and spaces are? So, Marcel, you recorded, or I wouldn't say recorded. That feels so
Edited
under. Yeah, you
and
put
film some.
together
Yeah.
the videos for the Cape Coast Castle in Ghana, and for the Howard University identity video that we did.
Right.
Let's talk about the Howard one, because you went to an HBCU. And for those of you who don't know, Blair's going to pull it up, but we have a video that is basically talking about Howard University as a space in our collective community that helps Black people with their
Yes.
identity. And
Yes.
so what did you take away from hearing those different messages?
Well, for me, it was my experience, because I went to Tennessee State University in Nashville, Tennessee, and I heard a lot of myself in there. You had some individuals in there that said, "Hey, before I went to HU, I knew that I was Black. I knew this. I knew that, right? But by attending, Howard University, they were able to connect to their Blackness in so many different ways. And the same story goes for myself, is that because I went to Tennessee State, and of course I just told you about where how I grew up, where I grew up. Going to Tennessee State, it just allowed me to just appreciate that Blackness. I mean, I just never saw Black so beautiful. Than being at a homecoming, and the marching band, and just really enjoying like the football games and the basketball games and the pep rallies and the Greek life, like all that stuff is just, there's nothing, it's unmatched. It's unmatched, and I can say it's unmatched because then years down the road, I attended Columbia University in New York, and it was nothing like that. Nothing like that at all. So having the two different experiences, it's just like, okay, my Blackness is so dope. My Blackness is so beautiful. My Blackness is so rare that I just, like, I don't want to be nothing other than Black. And so with that being said, now I just need to dive deeper into my Blackness. I need to find out more about my Blackness. Why am I Black? and just dive into the, the pride of being Black.
And I know that you. No, that's good. Don't be sorry, because that's what people want to hear, and I know that you are doing that. We've had conversations going back to Kemet, so
Yep.
You're very clear on the expansiveness of who we are as Black people, and I'm very grateful that you are on the team to help. I see I up a little bit, but anyway, Marcel, thank you for dipping in. I appreciate it. I'll let you continue on your way now, but it's good to see your face, and thank you so much for sharing a bit of your time.
Awesome. Thank you for having me.
All right. Take care.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye. So you all listen. Oh, we got some HBCU alum in here. I knew we did. You can't go anywhere without. Oh, wow. Elle, you went to a Black boarding school. How many of those are there in the country? There has to be a handful. Can't be more than a handful. Nate City Sneaker said, I'm a proud citizen of the HBCU community. The Bison is global, baby. I see you got to check out that video, Nate City, so you can hear. Well, we have an alum from the class of 2007, one from 1990, one from 1976, and one from 1962. So we really reached out to the African ancestry community to get a variety of perspectives. So please, when you have a chance, go on over to africanancestry.com/remember. That's africanancestry.com/remember. I'm going to put it in the banner so you can see it. And check out all of the videos. The PSA, it's just, that's all I can say about the PSAs. And then these individual videos where we reveal the roots of Selah Marley. She is the daughter of Lauryn Hill and Rohan Marley. We dig into the roots of Cape Coast Castle Dungeon in Ghana. And then, of course, the roots of Howard University. So that's what I got for y'all today. Listen, I missed you. I'm so glad that you all are here in full effect. Piney Woods. Yes, I know of Piney Woods. Okay. All right. Yeah, so I'm so glad that you all were here, that we connected, and we will be back next week. Hopefully we'll have some more. I'm going to see if I can't get my co-host Mark Thompson to come on and chat some more with you about the summit to get ready. And listen, as you will hear me continue to say, we are still in a pandemic. Please continue to social distance. Please continue to wear your masks. Please continue to support your immune system. And please continue to support your mental health and the mental health of those you love. I'm doing my part so that I can get through this, and I want all of you to get through it with me. So until we meet again, thank you again for being here, and may you be happy, may you be healthy, and may you be whole. Have a very good night.